This morning, my readings took me through a couple books within the scriptures. And in one of them, in Ezekiel 22:30, the question becomes, who will stand in the gap? Who will stand? I've thought about that, and I thought about, well, what does God require of us? Well, in Micah chapter 6 and verse 8, it says that the Lord has already told you what is good, and that is that he requires that we do what is right, to love mercy, and to walk humbly before him. You know, there's things going on around us in our world that are, well, they're terrible. One of the things that has come to my attention just recently is foster care, foster children. In Pennsylvania alone, there's 14,000 children that are in foster care. A third of those are teenagers. And I'm like, why? Why is this such an issue? One of the women in the church that I'm preaching at right now came from foster care system. And she told me that she couldn't count how many homes that she had been in. But one home in particular, was the home that took her to church. And through that, she met Christ, and her life was changed. And she doesn't remember who they were, and she doesn't remember the church that she went to, but she remembered that experience. And I think my point here is that we all have a responsibility in life. And the question is, who's going to stand in the gap? Who's going to stand up and do what God is asking us to do, whether it's with foster children or whether it's abortion or whether it's some other issue? Are we going to stand and do what is right before God? It's a choice that we have to make. It's not an easy choice sometimes. Sometimes it causes a lot of conflict, a lot of different problems. But that's what he requires of us. And again, in Micah chapter 6 and verse 8, it says, he requires us to do right, to love mercy, and to walk humbly before him. How's that working for you? Hey, think about that today, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.